Hannah, a design student from the Philippines with an interest in tech, design, and lifestyle. Today I am going to be sharing with you my warm and cozy desk setup for 2022. My desk area is a space that I've curated to suit my needs for designing, schoolwork, and content creating, as well as light gaming when I'm taking a break from my tasks. It's the space that I've been spending most of my time at here at home, so I really wanted it to be comfortable and functional. At the same time, I intended for it to be a space conducive to learning and creating, so I created an environment wherein I could draw inspiration from the things around me and ultimately be productive. Every product mentioned in this video will be linked down below, as well as some alternatives for my international viewers. I'll also be adding timestamps if you're interested in skipping to any particular part of this video. My table is a white variation of IKEA's Lindemann desk with the Adil's table legs. I remember being so proud of myself for purchasing this table, as it was my first quote-unquote big girl purchase with my own money. A lot of the items on my table are bought using my own savings, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so proud of my space and why I feel most comfortable in this area of the house. Though I'm looking to upgrade my table one day, this desk has served me well over the past year that I've had it. I have quite a few things on top of my desk. I have a beautiful wooden monitor riser that I got from a local woodwork shop called Busy Hands here in the Philippines that elevates my base model MacBook Air M1. I customized the riser's dimensions to align it perfectly with my desk mat, which I also got from a local shop called Mio Leather. I opted for a warm neutral color so that it would easily match the rest of the items on my desk and so as to not overpower the rest of the decor. I chose to go with warm yellow elements for decor and even storage, such as with these Korean pastel yellow crates that I was eyeing for such a long time until I finally caved. I bought them from Shopee for really cheap, but they also come really small, so keep that in mind if you ever want to buy them. I use these crates to house my Toshiba CanView external hard drive, my Ugreen USB hub adapter, as well as some materials that I use to clean my area and my tech. This wooden wrist rest is also from Busy Hands and goes perfectly with my RKG68 65% keyboard. This keyboard is currently unmodded as I haven't replaced the switches or the keycaps just yet, but I'm looking to do so in the near future. If you have any switch recommendations for a thoughtful keyboard, please let me know in the comments section. For my mouse, I use a Logitech M350 Pebble mouse. It's worked decently for me, but I'm currently waiting on a package for a more ergonomic mouse that won't strain my wrists when used for extended periods of time. This mouse has also developed an issue with clicking, wherein I have to press harder on the left mouse button at times, so I wouldn't really recommend it for people looking to buy a mouse. To my right, I have my Nintendo 3DS XL on a tiny wooden tray that my mom bought a long time ago. I just thought that it would look cute displayed here, and it reminds me of fond memories of when I bought it secondhand in 2019. These days, I've been replaying Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar, which is one of my favorite games on the DS. Behind the DS, I have an aloe vera plant that I got from our garden. It's not in the best shape because I'm notorious for not being good at keeping plants, but this one is still alive and it's supposedly a really easy plant to take care of. It's in this cute mushroom pot handmade by the Arctic Club on Instagram, and I'm using a plastic plate that I got from a set from Miniso as a drip tray. On the other side of my desk, I have this gorgeous memo and pen holder that I recently picked up from La Mano Philippines, also on Instagram. It's nice to be able to get access to a stationery easily from where I sit, which is really handy for when I have to take notes quickly. Right next to that, I have my Nintendo Switch version 2, as well as my boyfriend's iPad mini 1 that he's been lending me for quite some time now. I use it sometimes just to play music, but I recently discovered that I can repurpose it as a second monitor, using an app called Yam Display. I also have a Xiaomi Mihia rechargeable lamp that I've been looking to upgrade as well, and a vase with some dried flowers that I got from my sister. To the left of my desk, I have a 3-tier Lacaupin trolley for storage. It's not the most organized, but because I don't have my own room, it will have to do for now. On the highest tier, I have my wires, my boyfriend's Logitech speaker, some phone cases, a little stationery, and my Instax Mini 8 instant camera. On the middle, I have my jewelry box that my sister gifted me, some everyday essentials to get me looking nice and ready for the day, and my current go-to bag that I got from Outlier Studios. On the last and lowest tier, I have more tech stuff including my drawing tablets, as well as some books and journals, plushies, some alcohol wipes, and a poster. Just some things that don't fit anywhere else. All over my desk space, you might have noticed this egg design that I use as accents for my table. That's Gudetama, a lazy egg character from Sanrio. I got most of my Gudetama merchandise from my trips to Japan, and I've been using them to decorate my space and add a bit of character to my setup. I find that surrounding myself with things that I like and bring me joy really helps uplift my mood and set my day off right. The combination of warm and cozy colors and elements is one that I find not just appealing to the eyes, but also to the mind, as it provides me with clearer thinking and a generally more positive attitude. In the future, I plan on upgrading my setup further and maximizing my experience in an even cozier area. Until then, thanks for watching my desk tour. If you enjoyed this video, it would really help me a lot if you could leave a like and a comment, and maybe subscribe if you're interested in seeing more cozy content from me.